$5 million grand prize includes a breathtaking Semaphore Esplanade home, plus $250,000 in cash. Spread across 3 levels, this luxurious home features panoramic ocean views, a stunning pool, underground cinema and wine cellar. Enter now for your chance to win the ultimate $5 million beachfront grand prize. Buy your tickets now at stjohnlottery.com.au. Licence M14834. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Setting the agenda for South Australia. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
9 minutes after 3 on this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. You can hear us, of course, 5AA.com.au, the 5AA app, and on the radio, as we've always done. You can also see us on the Complete Care live stream. That's complete with a K, Facebook and YouTube. And why wouldn't you tune in now? Because a beardless Richard Pascoe is here. Adelaide Tech Guy is about to answer all of your tech questions. 8223 0000 if you've got a question for Richard. Before I welcome you officially, people can see you on the live stream. So, hey, are you missing the beard?
No.
Not your thing?
No.
Did you get that sort of, stubble, rash?
You stand there half the day and you end up pulling at it and doing all those things and, just annoyed me.
But it served the purpose. You had a great Halloween.
Served the purpose. Very nice night. Eldine and her husband Ivan, I end up marrying them as Negan on the night.
So I mean, I want to get to the tech questions, but this is a fascinating story. So you go to a fancy dress for Halloween.
Yes.
And you go as a character from The Walking Dead, which people may or may not know. But then in the end, you become what, a wedding celebrant?
A wedding celebrant.
Wow. And you had to find a Walking Dead style
speech
vow
on there.
AI?
Helped. Got to say that, put a few references in there and it conjured up this wedding
What a
ceremony.
world we live in. Where you can just go on your phone and now you can marry people.
But it was very funny because there were a few people there who had never watched The Walking Dead and came up afterwards and went, I didn't know what I was watching, but it was all a bit scary for a while.
Yeah, not many weddings do you take to the bride and groom with a baseball bat.
No.
Covered in barbed wire, but that's what you did.
There we go.
What a world you live in.
Pasco, can you turn it off and then can you turn it on again? Hey.
Richard is here thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist. If you have a question for Richard, go to it, 8223 0000. Before you even walked in the door, Deb from Wollonga was ready to go.
She's good, Deb.
Fire away, Deb. You're speaking to Richard.
Hi, Richard. Just chasing at the bit to talk to you. With all the Windows 10, 11, my husband has disconnected his laptop. He's now got a Chromebook. My power we're not going near. But what I want to know is I have got a Samsung Galaxy S9 tablet. Is that safe for me to check my emails on?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's fine, Deb. Not an issue at all.
Okay, I just thought everything, if you didn't have the Windows 11, might be a bit of a virus problem.
No. And what I would do, Deb, is go back to the computer that Tubby's turned off.
Yep.
Go into Windows Updates, and I've done this for many people out there. Enroll it in the update program for 1 more year.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you will get you'll get the security updates. You won't get all the bells and whistles, but they're going to do their best to keep you safe for 1 more year.
That's what we want to hear, Richard, keeping us safe.
That's it.
All right. Thank you again.
All right.
Much appreciated.
Good on you, Deb.
Thanks, Deb.
Thank you for the call. So you could do that. Or maybe if you're not a Windows fan, you could buy a MacBook.
You could buy a MacBook, and very soon, Leith, beginning of next year, they've got a very low-cost MacBook coming.
Excellent. What are we talking low cost?
I think we're talking, should be round about $1,000.
That's low cost for Apple.
Which is low cost.
Yeah, we're happy
it's
with that.
going to have the processor from the iPhone in there, which will be fine for 95% of people.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you just surf on the net, if you just make a few documents on there, if you check your emails, it's going to be ideal.
Yeah, so unless you're like a video editor or you need, high profile, high density kind of audio stuff, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely perfect on there.
Like it. 8223 0000. The phones are going crazy for Richard Pascoe this afternoon. Let's head to Parafield Gardens. Mike, you got a question for Richard.
G'day, gentlemen.
Hi, Mike.
Richard.
Mike.
I rang you and I've just given you feedback about the Optus situation I had with the billing side of things.
Yes.
The first time I rang up and complained, the girl, she sent everything through to my email setup. And the second bloke I talked to, he organised, something he couldn't understand why that had happened.
Yeah.
And the other day I got the billing for last month and this month, and I paid it today, so everything's all organised now. But how they mucked up the billing side of things, I've got no idea.
A lot of them are doing, as I said to you, Mike, so a lot of them will come along and go, you know, well, we don't want to do that anymore. You know, we don't want to actually send it to them. I mean, Telstra's just put on another fee. If you want a paper bill, you've got to pay a bit more money.
Oh, John from Oaklands Park, outraged understandably about that.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
So it's good for the moment, Mike, but, you know, and we all hope it lasts. All right?
I'm paying for the billing at the moment anyway on my
How much are you paying?
Thing. So,
how much are you paying,
I don't know what
Mike?
their problem is.
Mike, how much are you paying?
Not sure, but I think last time it was about $2.50 for the...
Yeah, which is about the same as Telstra.
Payment to come out. So I don't mind that because I like to see my account, you know, that's the way I like it.
Of course.
Remember the wacky old days when businesses looked after their clients? Didn't sting them every opportunity they could? Remember those days? Maybe they didn't exist. Maybe it's a figment of our imagination, but it feels like we're just getting ripped off. They're just squeezing the lemon as much as they can.
They want to make everything easy. Don't want to send a bill out, you know.
Not convenient for you, not what you want the customer,
No.
because the customer's never right anymore.
Yes.
That old adage is gone. You now do it our way and we'll slug you for it.
Slug you, yep.
Happy days. Damien from McGill, you're speaking to Adelaide tech guy Richard Pascoe.
Yeah, g'day, Richard.
Hi, Damon.
I've got an iPhone 15, and I recently bought some new AirPods, and I upgraded the software to a later version of software when I got them. And just a quick function on my phone now, the Do Not Disturb function doesn't work, so I put it on, and notifications and calls continue to come through where they never used to, obviously.
Through your AirPods?
No, just through my phone in general.
So they just come through?
Yeah, just come through my phone. So I could be in bed and have Do Not Disturb on, and then phone calls and notifications keep coming through all night.
So when you look at the sleep part on your phone, have you been into there?
I have been in there before, but I haven't ever used that function for anything.
Yeah, go into there, because what has a sleep focus on your phone. I'm just opening mine up now, so you can go along and it will, you set a time, like you go to bed, let's say at 10 o'clock at night, and get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you won't get anything going through. Like I've got about 4 or 5 on mine which can come through. It works beautifully, but it's in the sleep focus.
Oh, so you have no idea why the Do Not Disturb function wouldn't be working like it used to?
No, Sleep Focus one I think's taken over this, and it's all part of iOS 26.
Okay, great, mate. Thanks for
All right.
Good on you, Damon. Thank you for the call. Not ideal. If you have Do Not Disturb, you don't want to be disturbed,
But like
Richard.
if the boss messages you at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
yeah, you want to get that call, don't you?
Well, no, I missed it.
Yes.
So when Graham was sick, I got a text at, I want to say 20:06, and I was asleep. And then I got a call. And it's never good getting a call from the boss at 10 to 7 thinking, what's going on here? Graham unwell, can you come in? So, yes, good advice. So you can change that up. You can have some things coming through.
Sleep Focus, you can put the boss on there.
Okay.
And it will come through no matter what.
Really? Like it.
You might want to put Jessica on there as well, just in case.
Which boss are you talking about? 17 after 3. More with Richard next.
Go FIVEAA, your local health food shops. With 40 years health and wellness experience and over 300 natural health practitioners specialising in you.
Hi, I'm Yvonne from Go Vita Marion. For those moments when life gets a little too hectic, choose Nutrivital Premium Stress and Anxiety with ashwagandha, ginseng and sacred basil. 60 tabs, now $33.55. Save 40%. Always read the label and follow directions for use.
Go FIVEAA, Colonnades, Fairview Green, Marion, Mount Barker, Semaphore and Tanunda.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong, at home. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health and clinical nursing. Because we believe there's no place like home. Let us help you stay where your heart is. Find out more at Anglicare SA. you are at home.
Well, getting the best lawn is easy at the Turf Farm. Our dry summers and droughts can be brutal on your lawns, but the crew of the Turf Farm have got the answer for you. The Turf Farm have found a few real gems in their time, like Tiff Tuff. It is a hybrid Bermuda grass that's developed by the world's leading turf scientists. It sets the benchmark for drought tolerance in turf grass in Australia. Tiff Tuff, it is winter green, it is sun and shade happy, and it's extremely durable. You've also got the Aussie favourite, the Sir Walter DNA certified buffalo lawn, easy to maintain, comes up a treat. The Sir Walter DNA certified stood the test of time over 20 years, and it is still a superstar choice for all backyards. The Turf Farm are the experts when it comes to beautiful lawns and happy customers. Why not visit theturffarm.com.au? The Turf Farm, it's lawn you'll love.
When you're finally free to explore, don't buy someone else's idea of a road trip. At Lonsdale Marine and RV, every van we sell is customised to how you want to travel. Off-grid power, bigger fridge, smart storage, stronger suspension. Whatever your journey needs, we'll build it in. At Lonsdale Marine and RV, we're passionate campers too, so we know what works. Hit the road your way at Lonsdale Marine and RV, 30 Donegal Road, Lonsdale.
Okay, is KFC literally psychic? They took all my faves and put them in one box for just $6.95. The giant snack pack, crispy nuggets, mouth-watering popcorn chicken and golden chips. Oh, KFC, FLG. Not everywhere, not forever, pick up only.
We've all had that dream. The one where your teeth fall out. Nobody really knows what it means. But we do know a trip to the dentist doesn't have to feel like a nightmare. At Burnside Dental Practice, we offer sleep dentistry. You'll experience comfortable care and a calming environment designed to ease dental anxiety. Whatever the procedure, say goodbye to fear and worry. You deserve great teeth. Book your next appointment with Burnside Dental Practice in Hazelwood Park. Visit burnsidedental.com.au.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Richard Pascoe is here, Adelaide Tech Guy. You've got a question about your devices, 8223 0000. Richard here, thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist. Clean shaven just for you. Hope you're appreciating that on the Complete Care live stream. Tony from Ingle Farm, you're speaking to Richard.
How are you, Richard?
Good, Tony.
I've got a S16.
Right.
I've only had it about 12 months.
Yeah.
The other day, it must have got a bit warm, and because I haven't switched it off for a while, the screen went white on me, and I haven't been able to do anything with it since. So I've been trying to let the battery go flat and see what happens when I turn it back on.
It should have gone flat by now.
Well, it's taken 4 days.
That's good battery.
Good battery.
Yeah, that's actually because it happened last Friday. Well, actually, it's taken 5 days for it to go dead flat.
Did you buy it new or second hand?
I bought it new. It was apparently new from Pop Phones.
Right. Tony, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
We're going to put you back to Blake, and I'll get you to call me off air.
Okay.
All right?
All right, no worries.
A little off-air call. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Interesting. So you can't hide your facial expressions when you're on the Complete Care live stream. People can see them.
Yeah, I can't.
What's going on there? I want to know now.
There are certain phone retailers
Yes.
around Adelaide, I'm not going to name them,
No, don't do that.
that are selling what they say are new phones.
Oh, and
But
they're
they're
not.
not.
Really?
Yes.
That's not ideal.
Not
Tim
ideal.
from Seaford Meadows. Richard Pascoe is here for you, Tim.
G'day. I've got broadband direct to the home.
Yeah.
And the modem's in the front of the house.
Yes.
Then I've got an extender that is in the middle of the house. I'm currently with spin cell 50 megabytes a second at peak times.
Right.
But with the extender, and then my office is in the back of the house. With the extender, I'm only getting about 12.5 to 15 megabytes per second. So when I'm online for work from home meetings,
yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah, it's
not ideal. No.
No. So
and then when the kids are at home and they're streaming, it can die down a little bit. So, question is with the mesh,
yes,
would that increase my speed?
Yes, it would, Tim. How much did you pay for the extenders?
a long time ago. It's through COVID era.
Time to go, Tim. Yeah, we got to get you onto the mesh era.
Okay.
All right? So the mesh will make a difference. With extenders, especially the cheaper ones back then, if you got 50 at the front of the house, halfway down the house you might get, when the extender is, you get 25, and then you're down the back and it's about the same mass, half of that again.
Yeah, right. Does the mesh take place of the original modem or the modem?
No, it doesn't. It sits right next to it, and what you do is you turn the Wi-Fi off on your router, and you create Tim from Seaford Meadows Wi-Fi network in the house.
Yep, perfect, awesome.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck, Tim.
Of the, extender.
Let us know how you go, because we're in the same boat. So my daughter constantly moans that she has the bedroom right down the back of the house, and she has the worst Wi-Fi in the house. So what you're telling me is from the lounge, similar to Tim, we're losing it going through the corridor.
You are.
And so you get a little bit in the spare room, Bay gets a little bit in his room, and then Paradella gets nothing.
Exactly right. So how much have you got coming in the front? Or what's your speed?
Do you know, how would I know these things? I'm not that kind of guy. You know that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Fast.com, you log on for it.
Yes.
And just see. So, you know,
speed?
For your house, I'd say you need at least 100 coming in. All right? Because you stream and you do lots of things on the internet.
All above and beyond.
Yeah, all above and beyond.
Whatever.
So the Nest network will go along and pick it up. So, you know, a house like yours, 3 of them, one next to the modem. You turn the modem one off because you've got to let the Nest control all the Wi-Fi in the house. We've got 2 Wi-Fi networks there. It starts to drop a bit.
Right.
On there. So we turn that off, we set it all up, have the 3, one, you know, so one halfway, so one next to the modem, one halfway down, one next to Ella down there.
Yep.
You'll all have Wi-Fi throughout the house.
Oh, that's what we're doing. You would have heard this in your business. So many people in our house. Is the modem working for you? Because someone's is working and someone's isn't.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I need to reset the modem. So everyone has to pause what they're doing while someone comes, turns it off, plugs it out of the wall.
How old's your modem?
I'd have to check that too. Be pretty old. Yeah. I think we took your advice. We got the Google Nest or one of those.
You should be. So how many have you got?
4, maybe 3, 4.
Then it's your modem at the front of the house.
Yeah. So one in her room, one in the dining room, one in the lounge, one in the main bedroom. 4.
You should have no issues at all. So it should be. It's the modem at the front of the house, Leith. That's the issue. Get a new modem from your provider.
All right, thanks. I think it's Telstra. I'm not all that confident. Hey, before we go, you always bring us great stories, which we love, and we love to take people's calls. And if we don't have calls in, we can get to some of these stories.
Yep.
I love this story that you've given me today. The longest phone call. Vodafone released some details about the longest calls that have ever been done on their network. Did we take out the title, South Australia?
We did, number 1.
Well
so
done.
somebody in Kilkenny on Sunday the 5th of January made a phone call. Don't fall off your chair. 133 hours.
No, I'm calling BS on this. Let me do the maths. 133. So you're talking 5 and a bit days.
5 and a bit days.
Non-stop on the phone.
I did the gag. Are you sure they weren't calling customer support?
Your call is important to us. You are currently next in the queue.
Somebody in Port Pirie, 28 hours. Or it was
28
I know.
hours.
Or it was somebody going, you hang up, no, you hang up, no, you hang up, no, you hang up, for all of those sort of things. I agree with you, Leith.
There's a bit of that.
Yeah.
That's 5.5 days.
5.5 days.
You'd have to have your phone on charge the whole time.
Or one of those old Nokia phones.
That just gave you a battery life for, 10 years?
Yeah, or talking to somebody that's very boring, never hung up.
Oh,
just
but imagine that. We should call them out, Vodafone. This will get to them. Media monitors will send this to them. Vodafone, break it down for us. Can we at least find out, was it a residential call?
I will chase it down.
Did they ring a loved one? Were they on a... Who would you...
Who was it? Yeah.
Who would you call for 5.5 days non-stop?
5.5 days.
Just don't believe it.
No.
Do you know, not that it was 5.5 days, and I mentioned this when he came in not long ago, the great Greg Champion, of the Could Have Been Champions, that's the thing about football. When he lived in Melbourne, he's such a Crows fan. He couldn't get Crows, this is pre-internet, he couldn't get Crows games for him to listen to. So he used to ring 5AA and we put him on hold for hours, like 4 hours non-stop, because it must have been the old days of, however, 50-cent weekends or something on Telstra. And he would listen to the 5AA coverage, and people would walk in and go, "Oh, who's on line 6?" They'd be like, "Greg Champion, just listening to the footy, don't worry about it." I'm surprised we didn't have more people do it, to be honest. But Andrew from Carolta Park, you got Richard Pascoe here.
Yeah, Richard, it's Andrew. How are you?
Good, Andrew.
I've got an iPhone SE, so it's not that old.
Yeah.
And I've just recently, in the last just over a week, I downloaded, I think it's iOS 26.
That's right.
And overnight now, I lose about 50% of my battery power.
When did you download it?
Probably about, I think it was on the 26th of October.
It does take a while for it to get used to it. I've got to say that. But go into the phone, and what I want you to do is check your battery health on the SE.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah? What's it sitting at?
And it's showing 78%.
Yeah,
but
so
it never did this before. I mean, if I sit the phone down on the table overnight,
yep,
I'm not using it. It's just sitting there. If it's on 90%, I wake up in the morning and it's on, 40%.
Yeah, it's always it will dial out, and I always put my phone on charge overnight.
Me too.
Yeah,
what should your battery health be? My maximum capacity is now 80%. Is that low?
No, that's your capacity on there, but there is a health part on there as well.
All right, we'll look that up.
So,
Great question, Andrew. Thank you for that. Richard, as always, lovely to see you. How do people get in touch if they would like your services?
Head over to adelaidetechguide.com.au.
Do you do house calls?
Yes, I do, Leith.
What about businesses?
Businesses as well, so you can still get me for $99 for 3 hours, and the government will pick up the tab.
Really? $30 an hour.
$30 an hour.
Oh, that's
they
the
pick
best.
they pick up the rest.
Best $30 you've ever spent.
If you've got an ABN, rush over and do it.
There you go. AdelaideTechGuide.com.au. Richard Pascoe, great to see you. Thank you. 3:30 headlines with Tamira next. On the other side, we're speaking to the Wiggles. Katarina Mete will join me.
Look at your hands. 5 digits, 14 joints, 27 bones, multiple tendons and nerves, but a lot can go wrong. If you're experiencing hand pain, it can drastically affect your lifestyle. If it's happening to you, get in touch with GRIP, a specialised hand and wrist practice with a team of highly qualified hand surgeons and therapists. From therapy to surgery, GRIP can help you get to the source of the pain and provide a solution. Visit gripsurgery.com.au.
I'll see you at the W, yeah. The 2025 NAB AFLW season is on, and this is your front row seat to the action. Head to your local W Oval, get close to the game like never before, and even meet the winning team after the siren. Looking for an affordable day out? AFLW has got you sorted. Tickets are just $15 and under 18s go free. So what are you waiting for? Visit women's.afl and get your tickets today. See you at the W.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to not deal with organising all the trades? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2, the largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers. Plus, we can manage the installation and all sub-trades at a fixed price. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
Kangaroo Island. It's best enjoyed getting up close to nature. Escaping with friends. Enjoying the serenity and celebrating milestones. Together. Unpretentious, unexpected, untamed. Experience Kangaroo Island unfiltered. Book your self-drive getaway now at sealink.com.au.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamira Francis with the 3:30 news headlines. From tomorrow, South Australian Police will be targeting cocaine drivers. A fiery exchange in question time has led to the government and opposition being forced to withdraw comments. New York has a new mayor, Zoran Mandani, the youngest in a century. And in sports, Steve Smith will captain a 15-man Ashes squad in Perth. The 5AA forecast, partly cloudy and down to 11 tonight, a shower or two tomorrow, a top of 26. Right now, it's 19 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 4 on 5AA, always Adelaide.
The passing of someone close places unique stress on family and friends. At this time, Farrell and O'Neill Funerals are here to provide reassurance and peace of mind. Farrell and O'Neill offer creative guidance and advice to tailor a service that best honours your loved one. Whether a large gathering or a small, intimate service, Farrell and O'Neill share their generations of experience in tailoring a unique and meaningful farewell. Proudly SA family owned and operated, because it's personal.
If you don't hurry up, I swear to God.
Sir, I'm going as fast as I can.
You're not even trying. Healthcare, you don't care at all.
Sir.
You've seen everyone else before me. I'm sick of it. What about me, huh?
Sir, please don't touch me.
Then do your goddamn job.
Abusive and violent behaviour against healthcare workers is on the rise.
Back off, don't touch.
But abuse shouldn't be part of the job. Look after those who look after us. A message from the Government of South Australia.
Starting this Friday at National Pharmacies, it's the Feel Good 4-day member sale with a minimum 25% off retail price store-wide. Members can feel good, saving on health, optical, beauty and more. But hurry, the Feel Good 4-day member sale must end Monday. It feels really good to be a member at National Pharmacies. Join today. Save today. Conditions apply. Always local. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
So, it is always a busy time being a Wiggle. There is a lot going on in Wiggles land. There's new music and there's celebrity collaborations and there's new tours, and I'm excited to say that includes Adelaide. Let's head to Wiggles HQ. Katarina Mete, the Red Wiggle, joins me. Lovely to see you, Katarina.
Hello, it's great to be here and talking to everyone in Adelaide.
I was thinking about you. You're one of the OGs. How long have you been with the Wiggles? I can remember, Katarina, you on my DVDs. I'm going back to the DVD days, and my kids are now 16 and 14.
Yeah, I've been with the Wiggles group for 22 years now, going on 23.
That's bonkers, is it? Because you were choreographer for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, I was choreographer and a friend of Dorothy's, they say. And a dancer in the show. So I feel so blessed and honoured that now I get to be an actual Wiggle.
Step up to wear the skivvy, which is great. What's that moment like? Because you're a part of it. The great thing about the Wiggles, it's always been inclusive. Everyone's name always get mentioned. So as audience members, you got to know everyone. But when you get to wear, as you're wearing now, via Zoom, we get to see you in the skivvy.
It's pretty special. It's such a surreal moment, and I just am so grateful every day that I get to do this.
Well done. Before we talk about all the new stuff you're up to, you were here in Adelaide. How was the Beta Birdwood? Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. What an incredible event. Like, it was so nice to see, like, all generations of families coming out into the street and watching the cars go by. I know as a child I would have loved that. My dad was a big vintage car enthusiast, so we would have definitely been a part of that if we were in Adelaide. But I thought it was fantastic, and just all the incredible cars were amazing. Like, even if you're not even a car person, you appreciate what the standard of the cars that they had. It was incredible.
I'm always staggered by those cars are in people's sheds that you don't realise until the Beta Birdwood comes out. Then they roll it out. And as you say, you would have been popular because generationally the Beta Birdwood, like the Wiggles, it would be grandparents and parents.
Yes. It was so beautiful, and a lot of people didn't know I was going to be there, so it was really sweet seeing their reactions, especially the children. Were like, it's Wiggles, so it was beautiful.
So you were here for the Beta Birdwood. We also had Teddy Swims here recently in Adelaide. It seems like he wants to perform with everyone because he snuck up on stage with Jelly Roll at Harvest Rock, and then Rob Thomas was next door at the entertainment centre.
Yes.
You guys got to spend some time with him too.
He is a lovely man. This one of the sweetest people I've ever met. He was just so genuine, kind, and those people who are lovely to everybody. It didn't matter who you were. He's that person, and I really admired that. And it was incredible. His voice is phenomenal, and his band, and the fact that we got to perform with him was quite a thrill.
In the 20 plus years you've been with the Wiggles, in and out of the skivvy. Those celebrity encounters, you must pinch yourself and think, that's Robert De Niro, or that's someone. Have you had those moments where you're going, wow, they're Wiggles fans, their kids are Wiggles fans?
I've had so many of those moments, especially years ago, like when I was with the original Wiggles, we'd played Madison Square Garden and you had like Sarah Jessica Parker, Matthew Broderick, Ethan Hawke, all like Spice Girls, like all these people coming to the show, which was quite incredible. And it was back in the day where you took like camp photos.
Yes.
And I kept thinking, we're going to be in their photo album. That's all I kept thinking.
I like the idea that the crowd are, who cares about, Sarah Jessica, and who cares? The Wiggles are here. We want photos of them. That is so
exactly. Exciting. So it was great. And then most recently, we met Dolly Parton, and I'm a huge Dolly Parton fan. So that was probably a highlight for me.
Well, she would love you in particular too, because it's all about the education of kids, which is what she's all about too, not just the great music, but that's very important to her.
Absolutely. She has the Imagination Library where each child gets a book every month who have signed up to it for free, which is incredible to give out free books.
Let's talk about your new music. Katerina Mete is my guest, the Red Wiggle. I think about the evolution of the Wiggles too. You've always been able to come up with great characters and personalities for kids and families to love. So from Dorothy to Wags to Captain Feathersword, obviously. Who would have thought a Tree of Wisdom, Katerina, would become the newest, hottest character in the Wiggles block?
I know, you would never have predicted it, but Dom, who's the Tree of Wisdom, is so incredible, so entertaining, funny. The crowd just love him. The way he moves, it's almost like he moves like somebody at a wedding would move that's had a few too many drinks, that type of person who the crowd love.
Yeah.
But that's just him. And the children love him. His energy is fantastic, and he's just a huge crowd favourite. So many people come dressed to the show as the Tree of Wisdom, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and that's always been a great thing the Wiggles have been able to do. It's like the Beatles. You pick your favourite, whether you want a particular cover, Stevie or Dorothy gets some love, and the Captain, there's feather swords everywhere in the crowd. That's so great that everyone can have someone they can attach themselves to.
Yeah, that's so true. And now it's the Tree of Wisdom is the hot favourite in town.
I spoke to Anthony once and Dom was in the background. It seems like he has no off switch. He seemed in and out of the costume. He's probably the same kind of guy, I'm imagining.
Exactly right. There is no character change there. It's who he is.
So when you do the Tree of Wisdom album, I'm interested in the song selection too, Katerina. So initially, I guess 20 years ago, plus for the Wiggles, it would have been nursery rhymes and it would have been original songs. But now you're doing everything from Tina Turner to the Cockroaches and more.
Yeah, no, they're just party hits, I guess. And we even do Bound for South Australia. I don't know if you heard that one.
Yes.
I know. Who would have thought that would have made it? I think it's Anthony's the musical director, and he likes to choose songs that unique or Australian, and it can adapt it to like a wider audience that people may not have listened to Bound for South Australia, but if it's a sort of dance beat, they will. So I think that's the beauty of the Wiggles. We can bring a lot of different variety of music.
Yeah, and as the choreographer too, you would love the fact that you get your hands on the Nutbush from Tina Turner. You know, you can all do that particular dance. A great sea shanty like Bound for South Australia too. That's one that kids and parents can stand up, not just sing along with you when they get to see you on tour, but also, move around, which is fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's nice having the different genres, so you can do different styles of dance. So it's not always the same, boppy dance. Some dances are slow, and we might do like a folk song, so it might be traditional dancing. So it's nice to have variety, and it's great for children because they love all different styles of music.
So we get to see you here in Adelaide this coming Sunday, the 9th of November. You're doing 3 shows for the Tree of Wisdom tour, 10, 1 and 3. And I believe, Katerina, they're all sold out.
They are all sold out, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
We're so excited. I love coming to Adelaide. It's a great city, and we can't wait to see everyone at the Thebby.
Well, I'm delighted for you. It's always great. Like, we've got people like Stephen Rowe here in our audience, a new grandfather. So he wants to take his kids, to their first Wiggle show, all of those kind of things. But also, and you and I were talking about this off air, because the Thebby's been dark for a couple of years with the renovations, these are the kind of shows the Thebby needs to get people through the doors again. You imagine 3 sold-out shows. That's just the atmosphere of that alone will be terrific on the weekend.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. We wish we could have done more. But hopefully the audience are loving it and they go away happy. That's what our main goal is.
Yeah. I've often wondered, what's a day in the life of a Wiggle like? Are you just non-stop rehearsing? Do you get days off because you know you're going on the road? How does that work, Katarina?
Yeah, you do get days off. It's funny, we sort of rehearse a week before our show and we get that all underway. And then in between, we might be doing production or little things like that. But I happen to have a couple of days off this week, so I'm in Melbourne with my girls, who you might be able to hear in the background are singing Let It Go. Yes, they're already into Frozen. I'm like, they keep singing Let It Go. I'm like, okay.
That is hilarious. Mum is a Wiggle, but we're singing Frozen. Hey, we all love Anna and Elsa. We can. There's enough room for all of us, Katarina.
Exactly. So I've joined that Frozen era.
That is hilarious. Hey, before you go, too, I should mention congratulations on redoing Vegemite too, the jingle for that. Again, you've got a great way of tapping into, the interest of Australians and thing that people want to see with the Wiggles touch to it.
Oh, look, I'm sure you did too, grew up with the Vegemite jingle and it's iconic. And the fact now that the Wiggles got to collab and add their little special wiggleness to it is incredible. And I know my girls eat Vegemite every day. So that's one thing that's saving us every morning. So I love Vegemite.
Vegemite and the Frozen soundtrack. With Mum being a Wiggle, it's a busy time there in your kitchen.
Busy time.
Katarina, lovely to have you on. Congratulations on getting the skivvy, first and foremost, as I say, as one of the originals. Those of us who have spent hours and hours and hours watching those DVDs over time, we've seen you for years. We've seen the kids grow up, which is terrific, right before our eyes. You're here doing 3 shows. I wish people could go, but they've just got to get in early next time. 10, 1 and 3 this Sunday at the Thebby. But the new album is out and people can buy that where they get all good music. Of course, it is the Tree of Wisdom album, and that is available now. Lovely to meet you, Katarina. Thanks so much for your time and enjoy Adelaide this weekend.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Katarina Mete, the Red Wiggle from the Wiggles.
The care provider, we're a family. As we celebrate our 10th year, our mission remains the same, to empower our specialised team of carers and client service managers to help people living with a disability. We provide personalised services, including cleaning and home maintenance, to social support and transportation. We look after you like family, offering a warm, caring touch that sets us apart. At Complete Care, we're the company with heart. Complete Care, with a K.
Well, Adelaide, you have shown some serious love for Barbecue Adelaide's Weber stores. For 5 years now, you've helped Barnsey and his team grow into Adelaide's biggest Weber and Yeti dealer. And to say thanks, they are throwing one of the biggest parties ever. Now, this weekend at Jeps Cross and also the Mile End Homemaker Centre, both stores will be buzzing. There will be great food, drinks, live demos, giveaways, massive store-wide specials. For the first time ever, I heard the ad with Barnsey on this, 15% off Weber queues, which is huge news. If you have been waiting to upgrade, this is the moment for you. Do not hold out for Black Friday. You've got to head in this weekend. They are honouring the specials right now, but only at Barbecue Adelaide Weber stores, Jeps Cross, Mile End, and as Barnsey says, prepare to get lit.
Every new Chevrolet Silverado now comes with a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty and 5-year roadside assist. Because when everything else breaks, the Chevrolet Silverado has your back. Surrounded in luxury, it can still take all the hard knocks. And if the trail gives up, the Silverado keeps you going. The Chevrolet Silverado. Brought to you by General Motors Specialty Vehicles. Live big. Truck it. T's and C's apply. Visit gmspecialtyvehicles.com.
For over 45 years, Statesman Windows, a third-generation South Aussie family-run business, has helped home renovators and builders bring design, charm and natural light into their homes. With industry-leading turnaround times, Statesman Windows continues to offer value for money, backed up by great service and advice right across Metro and regional South Australia. For windows when and where you want them, call Statesman Windows.
Windows when and where you want them. Windows when and where you want them.
You don't need a boarding pass to feel like you've escaped. At Marion Holiday Park, you can stay right here in Adelaide, yet somehow feel miles from it. Stretch out poolside while the kids burn off every ounce of energy in the lagoon and indoor heated pool, water park and playground. You get your getaway, they get the time of their lives. And no one's asking, are we there yet? Because you're already there. Marion Holiday Park, Adelaide's hidden gem. Visit marionhp.com.au.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
11 minutes to 4. Sports show coming very shortly from 4 o'clock. If you're watching our Complete Care live stream with a K, you would have seen the glorious entrance of one T. Geneva, who is still swanning around after yesterday's magnificence of the Melbourne Cup and the South Australian connections with what a day for South Australian sport.
Got to tell you, Leith, it was exciting.
Did you put a new story on the house? Did you load up?
No. I'm
Gamble responsibly?
I'm not that big a punter. I had a $5 on it, so that was nice.
Each way?
It was just the joy. No, straight out.
Just for the win?
Straight out.
Nice.
Yeah, get on.
So what'd you get, $40 or something?
No, I got it at 7, so 35, yeah. Yeah. So, no, that was all right.
Nice.
But it was more so as it was, as the race was finishing, I'm watching this goody two-shoes thing run, and I'm thinking, no, this is not good for us. And I'm talking selfishly for the sports show.
Yeah, that's right. No.
It's coming in.
We want all of South Australia.
And then Middle Earth and all this, and then all of a sudden, Jamie found the gap, and she come down, and I'm like, yes.
What about the
awesome.
What about the overhead view that we've seen since, where she pushes Ben out of the way to just take that little gap?
Well,
and then just sorry, Hubs, you stay there, I'm off.
Just like trying to get to the buffet first, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's like a game of Frogger.
Gap.
Remember Frogger back in the day?
Of course I remember Frogger.
You got to just work
I invented Frogger.
You got to work out your way across. It's remarkable. I was talking to someone about it today. You think of those jockeys. So you're on a horse that's 450 kilos, going at about 150 k's an hour, and you're wearing silk.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of protection for you. A group of 24.
Yeah. The 150k an hour might be a bit exaggerated.
There's a little bit of mayo on that, but just go with the
quite a lot.
How much do you think they're going? How fast would they be going?
The thing about it is Jamie did have a terrible fall in 2023 and a terrible head injury, was out of racing for months and months, and it was a worry whether do you come back?
Yep.
And then if you do you come back the same? She's not only come back, she just keeps winning, and wow, yesterday to get the Caulfield and the Melbourne Cup double was just amazing. So it was great. It was really good. We got to speak to both Tony McAvoy, Calvin, his lad.
Yep.
They were just amazing, that father-son team who trained it. And, it was just one of the owners who was very entertaining as well. So, no, it was really, really quite pleasing and a great day, I think, for South Australia. It was the only Australian-bred horse in the race.
I know.
That's incredible,
isn't it just? 74 k's an hour they do, horses.
Well done.
All right. So, look, a little bit of mayo, but still, it's still pretty fast.
It's frightening. There's no doubt about that. And they're so tiny and small and gutsy. They're very courageous. There's no doubt about that.
Find a little gap. And Tony said that to you. It's not just the courage of the jockey. It's the courage of the horse.
Yeah.
The horse has got to want to do it too.
The horse has to.
There's hooves everywhere and like...
Yeah, it's an incredible game, but that's the race that stopped the nation, and
Excellent.
it was well worthy of the Melbourne Cup.
What's on the big show today? The Post.
You may have heard over the last couple of weeks, we were following this guy called Dan Kamak. Now, he was running this ultra marathon thing in Tennessee where this guy's held it out his backyard, basically his property, and people just run 6.7 Ks every hour.
Yes.
And it's this ultra marathon type event.
Yep.
And you just keep doing it until everybody drops off and there's one person left that wins. Now, an Aussie won it, but this little Aussie was from South Australia. Now, I think he's only 30 years of age. You have to run 6.7 Ks every hour. He did 93 laps, which was over 620 Ks. It's just phenomenal because it's not only that, it's the 93 laps, it's the staying awake for 93 hours.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I don't think I could stay awake for 24 hours. I love my sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I am not going to do this.
No.
But this is unbelievable achievement. Only one support person, that was his dad this time. We've spoken to his mum, who has been his support person in the past, but he's going to keep doing it. So he's going to give us his time, and then we're going to follow up on what crazy thing he's doing next.
Are you from Tennessee?
I'm not.
Because you're the only 10 I see. You could use that back in the day at a nightclub.
Oh, those old days.
If you wanted to impress a lady.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, is the Miss World pageant in town?
Angela would have fallen for that, I'm sure. Excellent.
yeah.
So he's coming up on the big show from 4.
We're 2 weeks away from the draft. Everybody gets excited about the draft. South Australia won the under-18s championship, so there's a lot of lads. I counted up. We got something like in the top 25. This is a mock draft, of course, but we got something like 11 guys in the top 25. So we're well represented as far as top picks go. But one of the lads, Dyson Sharp from Central Districts, he's going to come on and tell us about his journey so far. This lad played finals football for Central District last year, let alone this year.
Yeah.
So, and he played very well. He wasn't just there to make up the numbers. He was very good. So he's going to be a very high pick, but also a very good midfielder. He just knows where the ball is, uses it really well and gets it first.
Yep.
So
there's a few of those boys, isn't there, like the Javan Philippos who played up this year. Yep.
There's a lot of them, but we've got a good crop here from South Australia. So well done to all the guys involved there, Tony Bamford and Stix Phillips and the like, doing that program.
Bangers.
Ryan Harris is coming on. Of course, we got Brendan Doggett from the Saka being picked in the Aussie squad.
Excellent.
Because it's purely on form. He's bowling well, so good on him, and he can hold the bat up. Jake Weatherald, who was a Saka boy, is playing well in Tassie. He's been put into the squad as well. You'd expect him to get the role because I don't think they want to play Marnus as an opener. So I think he may debut, which is a terrific effort for him. Steph Talbot from the Lightning as well after 5. She, of course, the Lightning got their first win. They've moved to their set up down to Wavell, and it is going off gangbusters.
Yeah, I saw JP Drake put a poster sold out the first week. People are going crazy. It's good. That's where the Lightning should be.
And
get back to those
the
glory
atmosphere
days.
is really tamping up. And I've got to say, the uniform, at first I thought, whoa, geez, that's a bit taking me back a bit. But it's grown on me. I'm liking it. And they had an Indigenous strip on the weekend and it looked fantastic. So, no, I think things are looking up. And I love their coach, Karen Mitchell. We had her on last week. Whoa. She's a character.
So we like that. The 36 is hitting some good form.
Oh, yes,
Lightning
exactly.
too. That will be nice.
It's all happening
Tim,
in
we'll
Adelaide.
see you after 4 o'clock.
Bye.
Thank you for that. Tim Geneva, Stephen Rowe, very shortly. Before we go, Interactive Lounge tomorrow, Little Allied Health. Got any questions? You can join in. We'll have a chat, but you can also answer your questions off-air confidentially. So tune in for that from 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. And if you'd like to go to Tom Burlinson, if you'd like to see the man from Snowy River channel his inner crooner, his inner Frank Sinatra, Tom Burlinson and Orchestra, swinging the great standards, November 7 at the Capri. This coming Friday night, first caller through 8223 0055 will send you off to see Tom Burlinson.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sports show. It's the very latest in sport, live from Adelaide.